Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to episode 6 of the Crimson Passion Foods and Treats by simply none other than your host, the Crimson Warrior, me. For today's episode, I will be filming in my own apartment. I'm still deciding on if I'm going to film more in my apartment more frequently or if I'm going to film more in public or a little bit of both. I will be honest, which actually brings me to the number one reason why I haven't filmed my episodes in nearly a year. And guys, I am so sorry. I apologize. I know some of you have been demanding more Crimson Passion episodes, as well as especially my friend Tyler. He's a huge fan of my videos, and so reason number one is social anxiety. It takes me a lot of courage to go film out in public, especially because the majority of the places that I want to film at are corporate owned, and corporates are very picky about filming and they like to advertise their own things, so it makes it very difficult in that way. So if I film anywhere, it has to be like locally owned places or family owned places, places like that, which, by the way, guys, I did get permission from the manager of Soda Rush to where at some point I could film an episode there. I still have to double check to make certain, but I'm pretty sure I've got that because one of the employees talked to her manager about it, and it sounds like it's pretty good to go. So at some point I would like to film there too. Soda Rush, it's pretty good. A little watery with their sodas, but it's not the worst soda place, and I think it's actually pretty good depending on what you get. Sodalicious is my personal favorite soda place, by the way. Unfortunately, I could not film an episode at Sodalicious because they like to advertise their own things and they're corporate owned, so it makes it tricky and difficult. So if I film anything with Sodalicious, it's got to be in my own home, pretty much. Anyways, let's get started. That was that was the first reason, was social anxiety. The second reason why I haven't filmed in a while is because even though I've had major challenges overall the last 6 years of my life, there were some other, unfortunate things that happened last year with certain people, and also there have been quite a few deaths in my family in 2021. And it's just been one of those rough times, and going all the way up until January of 2022. January was a pretty rough month for me. But for so far, guys, February 2022 and the beginning of March of 2022 have been pretty good so far. I really have nothing to complain about, as of February and March. And in fact, it's been awesome. My spring break just started on Friday night. So I have this whole week off. Right now it's Tuesday, the middle of my spring break, and it's been pretty fun. I've been able to spend some time with my grandma and and things with family, and maybe I'll get to spend time with some friends. I already did with my best friend Ryan, so I got to spend some time with him over the weekend. Unfortunately, I couldn't end up going to Utah. I was going to go there for some of my spring break. It didn't really work out because the flight got canceled, and I just decided also that it would be better to wait until football season, so I'll have more money to spend on my Utah trips for later this year, which would honestly be more fun when football season is around. And unfortunately, I didn't get to see some of my friends that I wanted to see since I couldn't end up going up to Utah for spring break, and I wanted to see, especially wanted to see one of my friends and her husband as well, and meet up with them, and then plus some old friends of mine that I knew. One of them I knew through work, and then of course some of my longtime friends that I've known way back, since high school, or that kind of thing. Anyways, those are a couple of reasons. I'm so sorry, guys. It just hasn't worked out last year like I originally thought it would, but now I'm trying to get my life back in order, and hopefully 2022 will be a way better year. Sometimes life can just be so unpredictable and random, and things won't always go the way that you hope it will. But hopefully this year, hopefully everything works out, because I would really love for my fans to I'd really love to do this for my fans and film more Crimson Passion videos. So anyways, here we go. So I want to tell you guys, it's been exciting too, because I have actually found so many good snacks, foods, treats, sodas, whatever, all within this last year, and including the last couple of months. It's been so exciting. Like seriously, like everywhere I can go, like Trader Joe's, Walmart, Fry's, Haji Baba, and so there's just a lot of places where I found so many good things. So I wanted to show you guys. In fact, I went to Trader Joe's today. But keep in mind that with all this stuff that I have, this is not something that I bought like all within 1 week. This has been like overall the last few months. However, tonight I went to Trader Joe's. So I actually wanted to show you guys some of the newest things that I found at Trader Joe's, and one thing that I found at Walmart, by the way. This is just for, for starters. So the first thing I wanted to show you guys, and I'm going to flip the camera here, so be patient with me. Hang on. Let me see if I can flip it somehow. Hang on. I'm trying to find a way to do this. Hang on, guys. There has to be a way to do this. Okay, hang on, guys. Sorry guys, apologize for all this stuff, but apparently my phone won't let me like flip the camera in the opposite direction in the middle of recording something, so that causes kind of an issue. But tell me if you guys can see this. But the first thing I wanted to show you anyways, have you ever seen these before? These are called Scandinavian swimmers. These are like gummy candies that apparently one of the employees at Trader Joe's said was shipped out from Germany. And I think that is really awesome. And even though it claims that it's something like, where did I see it? Well, anyways, it was shipped out from Germany, and these ones can sometimes be hard to get because they sell out quickly, and they can only ship them out on certain days of the month or something like that, and they are there can be an era where they're gone for like days or weeks, and then eventually they make their way back to Trader Joe's. So when I see these, I buy multiple bags of them because they can sell out quickly and they're kind of hard to get. But these are so good. These are like gummies that are also taste like kind of like fruit snacks too at the same time, and they're really good. It's one of my personal favorite candies, like in my top 5. And I actually found out about this 2 years ago in December 2020. Sorry guys, this lighting is making it frustrating, the lighting in the background. But actually how I found out about these was because my cousin Rob and his wife Rhonda, they invited me over to their house for a building the gingerbread house activity. And you know when that happens, there are a bunch of candies that you can use to decorate it with. So when I tried these for the first time at their house, I thought this was like seriously one of the best candies I've ever had. And then after trying these, I was like, oh my gosh, these are so good. And so when we had our Christmas Eve party, our family party at my cousin Luisa's house, Rhonda actually brought these to me as like a Christmas Eve gift, as well as some Kinder Bueno bars. So ever since then, I go to Trader Joe's and I loved buying these. And So yeah, so that's that. And then also at Trader Joe's, guys, I found something that was pretty good, and I just tried it tonight actually. These ones are called cheese sticks. It's a cheddar kind. So what they are, they're like sharp cheddar, crunchy sourdough twist snacks, and I like these. This tastes kind of like, I know it sounds odd. I know this is going to sound odd, but it's kind of like a combination of fried cheese and sort of like the cheddar flavor that you taste in the goldfish crackers. So it's actually pretty good. It's like kind of, like kind of a little hard, crunchy, but once you bite into it, it's so good. So that's that. Also, this is another thing that's kind of hard, crunchy, but I love it. I just tried one of these tonight as well. These are oatmeal cranberry cookies. They call them Dunkers cookies. So it has like white fudge drizzles on it, and yeah, I like these a lot actually. I just, when I tried it tonight, I was like, oh man, this is good. This is like one of those things where if you want something good in your pantry to snack on, like, and you're just craving something good, like, this is a good snack. It's, just one of those simple, great snacks that you love, and it's a cookie, technically. So yeah, there's that. And I also, guys, I'm going to tell you how much I love focaccia bread, okay? So before I show you what kind of focaccia bread it is, I just kind of want to tell you a little backstory about 6th grade. So when I was in my 6th grade days, my dad sometimes took my sisters and I to this restaurant that's on Stapley and Baseline in the Mesa Grand Plaza. I think it was called like Super Salads or Soup and Salads or something like that. And they had focaccia bread as one of the bread choices you could have, like, with your soups or whatever. So I loved focaccia bread ever since that day. It was a great nostalgia moment. So guys, now tonight at Trader Joe's, look what I found. I found cheddar garlic focaccia bread. Oh my gosh, guys. This looks so good. I haven't even tried this yet, but at some point I want to try it. This would be great for sandwiches, obviously, with turkey or ham or something like that. So I don't know what it'll look like in the camera when you guys see it, if this comes out to, like, if the letters on here will show it the correct way, or if the letters are going to be backwards on the camera. I don't know. But anyways, if you guys can see it, this looks great. I love, like, different kinds of breads, especially with this being like a cheese garlic bread on focaccia. You just know this is going to be good. So that's one of the other things that I found. And then, okay, you guys remember Reeses Puffs, like, like that childhood, one of those favorite childhood cereals that we grew up on, like back in the 90s and that kind of thing. Well, Trader Joe's has their versions of a puff cereal. It's not like Reese's Puffs. It's not like peanut butter and chocolate, but they do have a puff cereal, guys. It looks good, and I gotta try it. Haven't tried it yet, but it looks good. So one of these things is called almond butter puff cereal. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to try this. It's because I do love a lot of different cereals, and I like trying new ones and experimenting with it, and whenever there are new releases on cereals or just really anything that stands out to me about these things. So yeah, Trader Joe's actually has a lot of really good stuff. I was amazed with all the stuff that I found there within the last couple of weeks. So there's that one. And I found these things that are called dried fruit bars. I imagine taste a lot like those fruit leathers that they used to sell at places like Costco and Sam's Club, where they had things that were similar to this. So I haven't tried these, but I'm hoping that's what it'll taste like. I hope that these are pretty much just fruit leathers, but like this kind is an apple-strawberry combination. It looks pretty good. I hope it's as good as I think it will be. So there's that one. And then I also found an apple-raspberry combination of a fruit fruit bar as well, like dried fruit bar. So I got that one, and I also got this one that's called a fruit wrap. It's an organic kind from Trader Joe's. It's like a apple wild berry kind. So I thought that looked pretty good too. So I have yet to try all these. Okay, guys. So now I was going to show you one of the things that I picked up from Walmart a couple of days. Yeah, in fact, it was yesterday actually. Okay, get this. So you know how we remember different kinds of Rice Krispies treats. Like there was the standard kind, and then eventually they made like a peanut butter kind, and and the chocolate kind, and just different kinds that that we would typically see in the stores. Well, there's something that was kind of out of the norm that I found for a Rice Krispie treat. That's the Great Value brand from Walmart, which is a cinnamon apple kind. And I actually tried this yesterday, and it was pretty good. You know, I was amazed. And you know, sometimes Great Value brands at like Walmart, it can be kind of iffy with some of their products where it just doesn't turn out as great as you hope it will. But I was actually pretty impressed with those cinnamon apple Rice Krispie treats. So I just want to show it to you, like from like inside the box here. Sorry about the lighting in the background, but yeah, there they are, and here's the cinnamon apple kind right there. So there's that one, and then I also wanted to show you guys some of the things that are in my cupboards that I haven't showed you yet. So I want to start with this thing here. I don't know if you guys seen these, but they have these in like Walmart's. I haven't checked to see if they have them at Fry's, but I know at Walmart's they have these. But they're actually these snacks that are called Gardenos, however you pronounce it, however you want to pronounce it. Family size. It's like a pizza flavored kind, sort of like a trail mix, like kind of like that. But it has like those bread crumb, like bread like snacks, and it has pretzels and just like different kinds of mixed snacks in this thing. But I was pretty impressed with these. Like, these are good if you want something pizza like to taste on, to taste. So there's that one. My friend Ryan still hasn't tried that one yet, by the way, so I gotta like bring that one to him next time he comes over. And then, get this, guys. And there are actually two of these I wanted to show you. So now I'm going to show you the two of these things that I found at the Haji Baba store, which is a Mediterranean store, Mediterranean/Middle Eastern store, but they also have European treats and European foods too. Okay, so have you ever seen those like those cream-filled pastries that look kind of like the shapes of like cigarettes, where they're like kind of long and skinny, kind of like that, like from the Pepperidge Farm brand? But there are different kinds. Like there's a French vanilla filled kind, and there's chocolate fudge filled, there's vanilla cream filled, and things like that. Well, at Haji Baba, I found a kind that apparently is from Turkey, but of course it's a different brand. It's called Love It. But look at this, guys. These are like raspberry flavored of these like wafer things that are a lot like the Pepperidge Farm pastry sticks or whatever you call them. But this is like a raspberry kind, and this was seriously so good. My friend Ryan and I love these. So there's those ones. And there's another flavor that I got that I also liked a lot too, as well as Ryan. This one is a lime flavored kind. Now I know this one sounds kind of odd. It doesn't sound as appealing to some people, but it actually turned out pretty good. Although the raspberry one is my favorite, so to be honest, but this is good too. So there are those ones. And I'll show you in a minute here what other stuff I found, because I found a lot of good treats at Haji Baba that I never thought I'd find. Hang on a sec, guys. So one of them are these date-filled cookies from a Baraka brand or something like that. Let me see where it's from. I'm trying to remember. Well, it says product of UAE, so whatever that is. I don't know if that's like a Russian place or Europe or Middle East or what, um, but I found these and they're actually very good. They're pretty much they're like shortbread cookies, and they have date filling in it. Like the fruit's called dates, so that's what it has in there. So I love those. They're one of my favorite cookies. And then there are some other things like this, for instance. I found these from Target, but there are these strawberry shortcake cookies from a brand called Milk Bar. These are pretty good. Definitely, it's kind of wacky. I don't think it's something that like all of my friends would like, but for those who love full of flavor things and like to try wacky things, that would be good for them. I kind of like these, but they're not my most favorite of cookies. But they're still good, I've just tried better cookies, obviously. And then also at Target, and they're starting to get these at other stores too. I think Walmart's or other places are starting to get them, but I have these bagged actually. But they're also now honey graham. If I can get it. I already opened it, so it's going to spill a mess inside of the bag here. But honey graham flavored M&Ms. So like pretty much, yeah, like graham cracker M&Ms. If you guys can see it. But yeah, I found these at Target. Pretty good. I definitely add it to my top 10 list for top 10 favorite M&Ms. And then when I was at Walmart, I found these sour versions of mixed berry fruit snacks. Hang on, let me get a better picture for it because of all the light in the background. But I don't know if you guys can see it or not. But yeah, they're like sour mixed berry fruit snacks. So I got those and I put them into a Ziploc. So that's that one. And then, to my surprise, guys, I could not believe this, but you know how this goes. When new things come out, you just want to try them, right? Because it's just so tempting. You want to try them and see how they do. Well, let me tell you something here. Okay, and I'm going to give you guys a warning here. Do not buy, and I repeat, do not buy these mystery flavor Pop-Tarts. These are the worst Pop-Tarts I have ever tasted. And I don't know what the heck it is, but these taste awful. In fact, I'm going to throw these out because these are so disgusting, whatever flavor is in it. And it's mostly like the outer part of the Pop-Tart, like the crust. But do not buy these mystery flavor kinds, guys. These are not good at all. So just giving you a heads up. However, there are many other Pop-Tart flavors released within the last month or two that are actually very good. So like one of them that you can find at like Fry's and Walmart locations and even Target, they have an Eggo Waffles flavored Pop-Tart. Now I know that might sound wacky, but it's actually very good. It has a nice maple and waffle taste in it, so exactly what you would expect. It really does taste like that Eggo waffle flavor all in a Pop-Tart. So that's good. That's good stuff. For those who like Pop-Tarts. One of the other releases, this one is one of my new favorites. This one is Boston Cream Donut Pop-Tarts. I try to stay away from Pop-Tarts. I try not to, get them often, but there's an exception to the rule that when there are new ones released, I like to try them just to see how they taste. And this one actually did really good. This is now one of my personal favorite Pop-Tarts, besides the s'mores one, of course. S'mores is just too good, I love it. So Boston Cream Donut, an excellent one if you like Pop-Tarts. And then I also found good, so don't judge this one, but this one actually did very good too. This one is an apple fritter Pop-Tart. So I actually like this one a lot too. For those who like donuts and fritters, you'd love this. I know you would. And so then This one was kind of disappointing. Like, it's not bad, but it didn't meet my expectations. It wasn't as great as I thought it would be, but it's still good. Banana cream pie Pop Tarts. Um, so I know that they're still good, but they're not as great as I thought they'd be, honestly. But I don't know. I guess it depends on the person. Everybody's different, Everybody likes different things. So, uh, but I definitely will finish these at some point, or just give them away to friends, or something like that. And then I think at least 2 or more months ago, but these are still good, so don't worry. Peach Cobbler Pop Tarts, for those who like peach cobbler. These were actually pretty good too, by the way. So no disappointment there, no shame. I like these. Um, and then there's this weird thing that I wasn't a big fan of. I tried these, but they're not that bad. They're just not anything that special when I tried them. But these are salted caramel waffles, but don't get it confused with those Eggo waffles that people call waffles, that they had in our childhood, that were like the fruit-filled waffles and that kind of thing. This is a totally different brand. I guess it's just sort of like a breakfast or snacky type thing. It's okay, not that great, but I tried it, so at least I can say I tried it. But honestly, not the best thing I've ever had. And then I also found a healthy thing, because I can't really have wheat thins, because something about it, like, technically I'm not supposed to have wheat, but I can still have a certain amount of daily amounts of wheat, but I have to be careful with it because of my food allergies. But so anyway, I know I might have celiacs, whatever you want to call it. My mom and I think I might possibly have it, even though I haven't been tested for it. And I know people have told me things like, well, then you shouldn't be eating wheat then. Well, you know what, guys? If I can't eat wheat, then what good is life if I can't enjoy life a little, I can still find ways to balance it with my meals and not have wheat be like my every meal type meal, Like, I've actually been doing pretty good, like, for like the last, 5 years of going carbless on a lot of my meals, and I've had that balance. So anyways, oddly enough, I found a thin type of cracker that are kind of related to wheat thins, except for these ones are more like brown rice, and like crackers that are made of like brown rice and dried black beans, and I'll show you in a minute what that is. But this one is like a non-wheat version of thins, but they're called good thins. And this one's like a garden vegetable kind, that's pretty good, especially for those, that for those who want something that benefits their health with trying to lose weight, and you want a little snack to eat. Well, these are pretty good for occasions like that, So I do like those. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but this is awesome, because Taco Bell has been releasing a lot of their sauces into bottles at Walmart's recently, since last year. And one of my personal favorites from Taco Bell is their creamy Baja sauce, which is like a pepper jack type sauce that they would put into their cheesy gordita crunch tacos. And so you can actually buy these at Walmart now. I don't know if you guys knew that, but it's in like that Mexican food section, that has like different kinds of things in the foreign foods, and like in the Walmart aisles, like where the Mexican aisle is. But I love this. Actually put this on my breakfast bowls a lot, and even just really, or even just any Mexican food or anything that I know it goes well with. I've used it on salads too, which actually blends well with salads. So if you love this kind and you grew up eating cheesy gordita crunches from Taco Bell and you want that pepper jack taste in it, this is perfect for it. And I love this. This is like one of my favorite sauces. So I got that. I bought multiples of them, so I don't have to go back to the store for a while for those. And then, oddly enough, I found a lot of cereals within this last year and this year too. Like apple cinnamon checks, for those who love checks and cereals and that kind of thing. And then, of course, you can't get rid of the traditional Monster Mash cereals, that was around at Halloween time, which, by the way, the cereal's still good. It hasn't expired, don't worry. But Monster Mash, when they have Monster Mash and Frankenberry and Boo Berry and Count Chocula, like all those cereals that they have, like, around Halloween, typical of Halloween time, October, that kind of thing. And then some of the other cereals that I also found, there was a limited edition kind that's a Team Cheerios Frosted Berry kind limited edition. Pretty good. I actually like that one. So that did pretty good for those who like Cheerio type cereals. And these ones are kind of funny ones, but they actually turned out very good. Now, don't judge me. I know that these things are whole wheat, so that's why I only have a little bit of it, like a small bowl of it if I eat something with whole wheat, because it's kind of the exception to the rule, because, I mean, come on. Who doesn't love things of the Toast Crunch type cereal? So let me show you this one. Apple Pie Toast Crunch. Pretty wacky if you... I know it's wacky, but it actually turned out to be very good. Because I love apple pie stuff, so that's fine by me. I like that. And then the other wacky one of the Toast Crunch cereals that I found was Dulce de Leche Toast Crunch. Yeah, I mean, this one is probably my favorite of the Toast Crunches besides the French Toast Crunch. Fortunately, the French Toast Crunch, as much as I loved it in my childhood, it's not... I don't know if they reduced the amount of flavor in it or what, but I don't know. It didn't taste as good as I remembered it in my childhood, but I still like French Toast Crunch. It's good. And then, get this, guys. Little Debbie Oatmeal Cream Pie Cereal. You know what? You know what this reminds me of, guys? This reminds me of that episode of when Will Ferrell went live with Jimmy Fallon, and Will Ferrell actually dressed up as Little Debbie, which was really funny, and he's spoofing Little Debbie and had the dress on and everything, and he passed out the Little Debbie snack cakes to the audience and that kind of thing. It was so hilarious. So whenever I see this cereal, that's what it reminds me of. And this is actually very good cereal, and for those who remember oatmeal cream pies growing up, you know how good that is, so... You can imagine how good this cereal is, too. And then sometimes, like every once in a while, guys, when I want to have something with like a peanut butter related sandwich or something, I like to get this kind that's called Peanut Butter and Co. Have you guys ever heard of this brand? This is like a white chocolate peanut butter. This is my personal favorite of peanut butter brands. I love it. It blends well with either jelly or honey. If you want to make a PB&J sandwich or peanut butter and honey sandwich, whatever combinations you want to make, this peanut butter is great quality. I typically find those at Target. That's where I usually find them. Some Walmarts have them too, by the way. Oh, and guys, I forgot. There were a couple of other cereals I forgot to show you. And guys, this is a great moment for me because I'll tell you why that is. Because do you guys remember that cereal in the 90s called Waffle Crisp and how very maple syrupy it was and full of great flavor, nice and soft, melts in your mouth? Well, guess what? Recently, the Walmarts in Arizona started releasing Waffle Crisp. They brought it back, but this time in these gigantic, huge Post-brand bags. Waffle Crisp is like one of my top 3 favorite cereals of all time. This is like childhood nostalgia coming back to me all over again. I also love Peanut Butter Crunch and Reeses Puffs, by the way. Who the heck doesn't? But you know what I mean. And Waffle Crisp is just so, so good. Like, guys, isn't this crazy? But you know what? If there's a childhood nostalgia moment and there's something you really love, why not get it, it's impossible to pass up, especially for such a good cereal that has perfect flavor, perfect maple syrup flavor in it. And so, and one of the other ones I wanted to show you guys for cereals, this is like one of those Malto-Meal brands, but they actually have cereal that's called Cheerios. That's like a cinnamon churro flavored Cheerios, pretty much. but like their version and brand of it. Hang on. Can you guys see it okay? But yeah, I found these at Walmart as well. This is seriously so good because I love cinnamon and churro flavored things, so works out good. So there's that one. Hang on, once I get this thing back in order here. A little messy with the camera. And then something that I like to get that's kind of like, sort of like a healthier cereal, but I like it because sometimes I want non-sweet cereal early in the morning. Sometimes, but lately I've been going with like either breakfast bowls or like Nutri-Grain bars, which Nutri-Grain bars do have whole wheat, but I've come to find out I can get away with at least a little bit of whole wheat stuff, per day, but I have to be careful about the amount I have. So anyways, once in a while when I do have Crispix for breakfast, this is one of my cereals that I like because it's, even though it has carbs, but there's no wheat in it, so it's actually better for my health specifically to reduce the daily amount of wheat that I have. So it's kind of good for one of those situations, And then I found a wavy Lay's version of hickory barbecue chips. Now I know they've had these ones for a long time in stores, but these are good. I like these, once in a while I like to get those. And they've actually released a lot of good chips within this year and last year too. Like they had, and I finished these ones off between my friend Ryan and I, but we like these a lot. They had that Simply brand of chips that are supposed to be like a little bit healthier, like less calories and that kind of thing. And they had white cheddar ruffles, and that was actually pretty darn good. Ryan and I were impressed with those, with that flavor. And then speaking of Simply, they now also have white cheddar Doritos, like kind of like a kind that's doesn't have as much fat and calories in it in comparison to like regular nacho cheese Doritos. But yeah, if you guys can see that, white cheddar Doritos from that organic type of brand, like kind of a healthier kind. So there's those. Super good, by the way. I love those. And this one too, there's another organic kind of Doritos, but this time is like a zesty ranch kind, which I also like a lot. My friend and I both love it. So that's another really good one. That's kind of like the healthier version of Cool Ranch Doritos, like a better choice option one. And then there's another cool one. There's a Trader Joe's brand of chips that are just so freaking good. Like, my friend and I tried these, so hang on, I'm gonna set the camera down for a second so I can pull this out. But this one is a scalloped version of potato chips, a 5 cheese kind from Trader Joe's. This is like a Trader Joe's exclusive brand. Can you guys see it at all? But yeah, it's super good. I love these, and so does my friend Ryan. So we snacked on these like a few nights ago. So there's that one. So I'm gonna roll that one and put it away. Put it away in the bag. So yeah, the lighting unfortunately kind of interferes with this video a little bit because I'm in my apartment, and at night when there's lights, it's just like it just kind of is really bright. So then, oddly enough, and I usually the last few years I got kind of tired of Pringles. However, there are some new releases of Pringles that I wanted to try between my friends and, for my friends and I. So there are 3 flavors I found so far, and I'll show you guys those in just a second. But I love these. They're pretty good. So Pringles recently released of what they call scorching hot. They're not truly extremely hot. They're just kind of spicy. But anyways, they have like spicy versions of their chips. So like one of them is scorchin' sour cream and onion, like, kind of like a spicy version of that kind. And then there's also a chili and lime kind, a scorching kind. And then the last one I wanted to show you guys is a loaded nachos kind, a spicy version of loaded nachos, like wavy chips of these kinds. So yeah, they're actually pretty good, surprisingly. They're not like the best chips in the world, but for those who love Pringles, they're actually very good. If you love Pringles, that is, for Pringles lovers. And then at Walmart, like a month ago, there were some Girl Scout cookies that I didn't even know they had, but they released some new ones sometime within the last 10 years. So this one's like sort of like a caramel brownie one with like a hint of sea salt, for those who love Girl Scout cookies. I just had to try these, and these are actually very good, guys. And, I've always been a fan of the Girl Scout cookies, like when they used to have those lemon cream ones. The lemon cookies with the powdered sugar on it. But they discontinued those ones, surprisingly, which is kind of a bummer because those were one of my favorites. But I believe they still have the tag-alongs, like those peanut butter chocolate ones. I think they still sell those ones, if I'm not mistaken. So anyways, moving forward, these ones I'll pull out of the bag. This is kind of funny, guys, but they're so good. And you can find these at like Walmart and Fry's, by the way. Cheez-Its recently released these crackers that are called Puffed, and they taste very, very much like Cheetos. I'm not even kidding. Like this one. This one is a double cheese kind. These ones taste so much like the cheddar Cheetos Puffs that we know of. Yeah, so these ones are very much like Cheetos. And then there's also like a white cheddar version of those puffed Cheez-Its, which are also really good, and I love that kind. But between my friend and I, actually I did. I finished off those ones within a few days, the white cheddar ones, because they're just too good to pass up. And there's also like a spicy, kind of like a pretty spicy hot one that's of those cheddar puffed Cheez-Its or whatever. There's like a spicy version that I haven't tried yet, but I can imagine it would be good. So there's that one. So I'm going to put that one away now that I've shown it to you guys. There's still a lot of stuff to be shown. So hang on a sec. Okay, hang on. A lot of good stuff. And then also, guys, so don't judge me because I have actually been eating healthy consistently since last year. And I actually dropped 17 pounds since last year in March. But last July was really the huge turning point, by the way, when I started to really lose a lot more weight because I've been out exercising consistently since last year in July. And I had some changes in my dieting, and I started eating more salads and breakfast bowls and things like that. Well, anyways, one of the things I wanted to show you that sometimes I like to add to my my salads, I'm going to pull this one out. You can typically find these at Walmart too with what I'm about to show you. But there's this brand that's from the New York bakery that has this kind that's called Texas Toast, like these tortilla strips that you can add to salads. So this one's like a chipotle cheddar kind, and I love these. This is great for adding on any salads, especially Mexican style salads. If that's the kind you like, then that's definitely for you. So I like this one a lot too. So there's that one, and I will put that one back, put that one away. It's just easier to film from my kitchen just because I have easy access to all my snacks and foods and things like that. It just makes life easier, rather than taking all that to my room like I did in last year's episode, which last time was episode 5. So there's that one, and I also found this kind at Walmart from this brand called Fresh Gourmet, but these are crispy red peppers, you know, like breaded red peppers that you can add to salads or things like that. So that's one of the things I also like. And by the way, guys, something else I've been adding to like Mexican style salads that I've been having lately. I found out that Fry's, and I don't know if it's the deal still going on, but when I was at Fry's a few nights ago, I found out that they had like thick versions of corn tortilla chips, and they had huge bags of them that were going for like $2. They were on sale, mainly because they were about to expire, but I honestly think that if you just like put them in Ziplocs like what I did, they won't expire that quickly, and they're still good. You know, they haven't lost their quality or anything. You know, so I've been adding some of those to my salads recently. You know, like I did last night and that kind of thing. So let me just make sure, because I think there's some other things I wanted to show you guys. Oh, and I almost forgot, there's like one Pop-Tart flavor. I think they've actually had this one for a long time ago, this Pop-Tart flavor, but they recently brought it back for a limited time. They're not there anymore, but like I went to Walgreens one day like a few months ago, and I found these lemon cream pie Pop-Tarts for those who love lemon flavored things. These are actually very good too, by the way, so for those who like lemon cream. Unfortunately, I haven't seen them at Walgreens in quite a while, so you guys probably won't have access to those ones unless if they bring them back again at some point. But you know, there's still so many other great Pop-Tart choices as well. Now, there's something else that's in my cupboard, and I once in a while I like to get the Hidden Valley brand of ranch dressings for salads. But this is one of the few exceptions to the rule where sometimes I like to get these ones. But have you guys ever seen this kind like in Walmarts and Fry's and other stores like this the Southwest Chipotle kind? Sometimes I like to add that to my salads, especially if it's like a Mexican style salad or even breakfast bowls. Sometimes I like to do that every once in a while. So there's that one, and I almost forgot. I haven't checked lately to see if these ones are still around in the store or not, but I know that for a while they had these Lay's versions of Cool Ranch, like the Cool Ranch Doritos, but instead of it being like on a tortilla chip, it's in like a Lay's potato chip version of Cool Ranch. So yeah, I mean, those are very good. My friend Ryan and I like those a lot too. So there's that one. And then I wanted to show you guys something else, like some things in my fridge that I haven't shown you yet, and even my freezer. So some of the other things I found, by the way, between Fry's, Walmart, and Haji Baba within the last month or so. And by the way, these I put in Ziplocs. These are bagged, but oddly enough, a few days ago when I went to the Fry's on Gilbert and Baseline, I found out that they had PB&J cookies with grape jelly cream in it, which actually was very good. They're pretty much just like, it's a Kroger brand, but they're pretty much like Nutter Butters, but with like jelly added to it. So I put these in a bag, so you probably won't see like the actual container for it, like with the logo and all of that. But yeah, you can find it in like that cookie aisle or whatever it is. But I put this into a Ziploc and put it in the fridge so it can be nice and cold and tasty for the next time I eat it. And then at Fry's, actually, guys, I found this one I want to say like a month or two ago, but these are still good. Toffee Crunch Cream Oreos. These are super good. I love these. This kind of made me regain my faith in Oreos, because I was getting kind of tired of Oreos for a while, to be honest. But those ones regained my faith back in Oreos again. And then I found other miscellaneous things, by the way, when I went to Haji Baba. So I found like this Italian brand of like these wafer kind of crunchy like treats that are like apricot wafers, pretty much, that are from Italy, and I'm going to show that to you in a second. So I know this is a really long video, but I haven't shown you guys things in so long. But this is like from Haji Baba. If you hang on, let me try to get a better picture of this. But this is an apricot kind of like these sort of like wafer-like cookies that, or biscuits or something like that. So there are those ones, which were good, actually pretty good. They're not like my most favorite cookies, but they're still good. You know, I do like apricot flavor things, so that's unique. You know, apricot flavor things for foods and treats are kind of hard to find. You know, not counting jelly, but like other things. You know, and then I found a wafer version of Euro Cream, which I love these. And you know why I love these so much? It's because normally Euro Cream is like half of a chocolate hazelnut spread and the other half is like white hazelnut cream. And guys, it is so good. I normally get like the spread for it, like I actually did a Haji Baba a few weeks ago. I got like the spread of that, of Euro Cream, to like put on bread, you know, like the kinds of spreads that you put onto bread, and it has like that sort of like that chocolate hazelnut spread texture like Nutella. Well, Euro Cream I like a lot better, by the way, because the other half of that container is white hazelnut cream, and not only is that very hard to find and very rare, but it tastes so much better. Like, I like it so much better than Nutella. No, don't get me wrong, I love Nutella. I'm a Nutella fan too, but in all honesty, that white hazelnut cream is so dang good. It's like my personal, like one of my personal favorites of like treats and spreads from like Europe or whatever. And in fact, when I checked on the container for that Euro Cream, I don't currently have it with me right now because I actually finished off the Euro Cream spread to put it on bread because it's just too irresistible. Like, it's hard not to. And I found out that Euro Cream is actually from Serbia. Serbia, like, you know, in Eastern Europe. And that's one of my personal favorites. Unfortunately, when I went to Haji Baba last time, they didn't have one of my most favorite treats, which, as funny as it may sound, it's from the Kinder brand, but they're called Happy Hippos. And what it is with the specific kind that I really like, it has both hazelnut cream and milk cream in it, and then it has like a little patch of lemon meringue on the top. They're like these hippo-shaped and hippo-faced biscuits with hazelnut cream and milk cream in them with a like little bit of the lemon meringue patch on them. So they're really good. One of my friends, she tried them with me like when at a movie night quite a while back. It was like last year, and we both love them. And those are one of my favorite treats, the Happy Hippos, and that specific kind with the hazelnut cream / milk cream in it. That kind is actually from England, and but it is so good, so good. Unfortunately, they didn't have it at Haji Baba last time, so that's that. But this is like, this is like the wafers version of Euro Cream. As you can see, you can sort of see like the white hazelnut cream in the wafer, and then the chocolate hazelnut spread cream inside of there. It's good like that too, but it's better in like the spread itself. When you put it on bread and that kind of thing. And then a few days ago when I was at Trader Joe's, I cannot believe I found this. This is actually from France. These are supposed to be kind of like chocolate crepes, but they put it into like a cookie version of it with sort of like that chocolate crepe filling, but in like a wafer cookie. Yeah, these are literally, it says product of France, and I'll show you I don't know if you can see it, but let me see if I can get that in a good angle. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it does say on there, somewhere towards like the bottom here, but it does say product of France if you can see it. But that's amazing, guys. Like, you know how it goes. European treats are like the best of the best treats in the world. So you can never go wrong with those kinds of treats. And then I actually found, and I've known about these for a long time because I found these in like foreign stores before. Like when I lived in Salt Lake City a long time ago. And they have these at Haji Baba too, but there's this brand called Crispix that's from Poland. And they have these like really soft biscuit cookies with fruit fillings in them. You can get them in different kinds like cherry, strawberry, raspberry, apricot, plum, and just all different kinds of flavors. So anyways, I wanted to show you guys this one. This is like a cherry filled kind. And I love all of them. I've tried just about all of their flavors, and this is one of my favorites. I should have gotten the plum one last time. I kind of regret not getting that kind. But I did get a couple of the strawberry-filled ones. One of them I gave to a Valentine for Valentine's Day, and the other one I kept for myself because I love them, like the strawberry-filled kind. And then there are these Italian cookies that I kind of like too. But these are like biscotti. They're like chocolate hazelnut filled in these cookies. This one's like a longer box, so it's kind of trickier to see a little bit. But yeah, these were pretty good too. Actually, they're kind of like harder crunchy cookies, but they're still good mainly because of the filling that complements it. So yeah, so those are good too. Of course, you know, Italian treats are excellent. And then I wanted to show you guys. You remember me telling you guys about the Milka brand of chocolates, like chocolate bars and that kind of thing, that are usually like, you know, like European type chocolates. Well, now, I kind of have to put this upside down because otherwise the cookies will fall out of these. But you know this Milka brand? They now have chocolate cream cookies of the Milka brand. So these are pretty good. My friend Ryan and I enjoyed these. We tried these. So there's that one. And I actually do have a Milka bar that I found at the Haji Baba store that I will show you in a second. And I love them. I absolutely love this kind with what I'm about to show you in a minute. Or in a few seconds, actually. So there's, this one is almond cream Milka chocolate bar. Almond cream filling. This one is so good. This one is hard to find, and there have only been very few times ever where I actually found this kind at Haji Baba or like any foreign stores. So if you find these, get them. They're worth it. So yeah, there's that one, and then I found, actually, this might sound odd, but it was actually very good. Around Christmas time, once in a while I buy Kit Kats, you know, and there's actually a gingerbread cookie kind, and this one was actually very good. It turned out great. So yeah, I like these ones a lot too. Kit Kats are hit or miss with me, you know. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't, just depending on the flavor. I mean, it's not that they're bad, it's just that there are other treats that I just think that are a lot better. But the gingerbread cookie kind is unique. And then around Halloween time, they had like a marshmallow cream of Kit Kats, which those were great too. And then I don't know if you guys ever saw these, but you can find them at pretty much like Walmarts and Fry's now. Have you ever heard of Cakesters? There's like one like this that's like an Oreo kind, like where it has a really soft Oreo cookie, like 2 soft Oreo cookies with the Oreo cream inside of it. But these are seriously so good. And I also had a Nutter Butter version of Cakesters, which the Nutter Butter ones are my favorite. But my friend Ryan and I loved both of those. I'm out of the Nutter Butter kind, I think, right now, if I remember right, so I can't show you guys those ones right now, but you know, you can easily find them in like Walmarts and some Fry's locations and that kind of thing. So yeah, they're the Oreo Cakesters. And then let me see if there's anything else that I haven't shown you guys yet, like anything that's missing. Well, that's all I'm going to show you for now as far as that goes, because that's pretty much covers just about everything as far as that goes. And then I also found another Taco Bell sauce at Walmart recently. This one is like, says spicy ranchero. It's like kind of spicy, not that spicy. But this is great for salads and breakfast bowls and Mexican food, you know, all that stuff that I like to use those sauces for. So there's that one. And randomly, out of the blue, and I found the last one of this at Walmart yesterday, but you know, there's this salsa brand that's called Herdez, and it's a cilantro lime kind. Cilantro lime salsa. Oh my gosh, I love cilantro lime, guys. It is so good. And by the way, if you want another great Mexican sauce, by the way, go to Cafe Rio and get their their creamy tomatillo ranch dressing. That thing goes well with burritos and salads, by the way. It is seriously so good. This one I haven't tried yet, but I hope it's as good as it looks. So yeah, I wanted to try this one. And then I found a P.F. Chang's brand of sauce that they had at, I think I found it at Walmart, but this one is called Dynamite Ranch. This one definitely has a good kick to it. I don't really know how to explain it, but this thing is the bomb. It's seriously good. I think this would actually go perfect with like chicken, you know, if you want sauces to dip your chicken in or wings or anything like that. This sauce is like perfect for that. And then at Fry's, they have different kinds of these of like tomatoes. Like this is another option of things I can add on the salads for like Mexican style salads. This is like a chili, sort of a chili tomato kind. But I also, let me see if I have it or not. I might have used it all up. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, I still have it. So I'm going to pull this other one out of the bag that I found at Fry's, which I really like for my salads, my Mexican style salads, which I'm going to use tonight to make a salad with, and I'm going to use this exact stuff for it. But have you guys ever seen this this at Fry's? This is like a Kroger brand kind, but it's called fire roasted salsa style. Now I normally like, I mean, obviously fresh salsa is usually better than like canned salsa, but this is like an exception to the rule of like a canned type product that I like for salsa, because they actually did really good on this one. This is a fire roasted salsa kind of tomatoes, and I like this kind a lot, like adding it to my Mexican style salads. But obviously fresh salsa is better over anything when it comes to salsas, you know, but I like that kind too. It's just that, you know, sometimes I buy like the canned stuff just because it saves a lot of time, you know, when you're making food and you want to move forward with your day and you don't want to spend too much time making things. So it's just kind of like a quick alternative, you know. But it's good, you know, I like it a lot. So there's that one. Next up, I wanted to show you guys, I think there might be, let me see if there's other things in the fridge. Yeah, there are a few more things to cover in the fridge, and then I'll go into like the freezer part of it and show you guys. But I also wanted to show you guys some of the things that I've been using for my salads, for those who are thinking of ideas on what they want to build for salads. I wanted to show you guys. But don't worry, my video's pretty close to being done, actually. I don't have too much time left, but I have a little bit of spinach left for my salad base, but I got to use it up, and then I'm going to buy more within the next couple of days or something. But yeah, I have some spinach in here. You can, of course, you can get it from any stores like Fry's or Walmart. So then I wanted to show you some brands that I recently got. And I typically like to get either shredded queso or shredded mozzarella for my salads. So yeah, when I was at Walmart the other day, I picked up one of these, you know, shredded queso for my salads. So I got that one again. And then I also got sort of like a taco blend of cheese as well for more options for my salads, for Mexican style salads. So So there are those ones, and I'm gonna put those away now. But I wanted to show you guys just ideas that I had for salads, because I love it. You know, it's one of the easy tricks for me to lose weight with something that's healthy and tastes great at the same time. And it's actually worked. It's worked pretty good. You know. You know, and then you can have other options that you want to add for like the meat part of it for the salad. Like you can either have like sliced meat like you would use for sandwiches that you could put in salads, or you could just cook up chicken in the oven, like crispy chicken or popcorn chicken, or like chicken whatever, you know, however you want to do it, you know. But I also got like this oh, let me get this out of the bag. But by the way, guys, if you ever get the chance to try like the Kroger versions of sliced meat for sandwiches, whether if it's like oven roasted chicken breast or oven roasted turkey breast, the way Kroger makes those kinds, they are so good. Like seriously, so good for sandwiches and salads. But this is the kind that I got this time. Oven roasted chicken breast for like sliced for sandwiches, but I use it for my salads, of course, or sandwiches, whichever. But mainly for my salads because of my dieting. So yeah, that's very good quality. I love that kind. I know that the stuff that you get from the deli is even healthier, but the problem is that buying those by a pound or more for like the deli meat, like the ones that are just like fresh from the deli, those ones are like way more expensive. Obviously, you know, they want to charge you like $9-10 or even more than that. And then, hang on, let me see what else I've got. Now this part, actually I do have a couple more things I could show you, like examples that I could use for salads. Oh, where is it? Oh, I have to get another can of corn out of my cupboard, but one of the things I also added to my salad were like black beans. I found an organic kind, or, you know, a good quality kind that I found from like Fry's a few days ago. But this one's like that brand called Simple Truth Organic. So I got like, but I got like seasoned black beans to add to my salad. So I ran out of the corn kind that was in my fridge, but I do have like a warm canned kind in my cupboard that still has like corn and that kind of thing in it. So yeah, those are just some of the ideas that I have for like salad stuff. And then, and this one I also wanted to show you guys a couple of other things, actually. A few more things from the fridge. Have you ever heard of this brand called like Bob's Ranch Dressing? This is a California brand, but this kind is seriously so good. This is a blue cheese kind. I know a lot of people don't like blue cheese, but I love blue cheese. But they have more than just the blue cheese kind. They have several different kinds of ranch dressings from the Bob's brand. But this is one of my personal favorites that I like to use for salads as another option for, you know, things to add to salads. And then also, for those who love Chick-fil-A and love their Chick-fil-A sauce, did you know that they started selling them at Walmart's like ever since like last year? I think it was, maybe even before that, but I know it's like a pretty new thing. So I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. Remember this Chick-fil-A sauce that you can get at Chick-fil-A that's like the honey mustard base? Well, they have this in Walmart's now for those who love it. I love it too, you know, like I like honey mustard, you know, dipping my chicken strips in it, or popcorn chicken or whatever. And then there are a couple of dips that I found from Walmart recently, like a week or two ago. And this one's kind of wacky. It's not as great as I thought it would be. There's this dip from Market Side, which is a Walmart brand, called Smokehouse burnt ends. Now this one gets a little wacky because they put like barbecue sauce in it or something, which normally I just wanted to try it to see how it would do. Like, it's not like bad, but it's just like, I don't know, it's just not as great as I thought it'd be. But it has like cream cheese in it, smoked beef brisket, brown sugar, green onion, and barbecue spices. Like, it's still good, but it's just that I've had better dips. But can you guys see that? So yeah, there's that. And I bought those hickory barbecue chips for that reason, to dip it in the smokehouse burnt ends dip, because it blends well better with it being the barbecue style taste. This one, I can't remember if I tried this one yet or not, but this one is like Gouda bacon green chili dip. And this one has cream cheese, smoked Gouda cheese, roasted green chili peppers, and applewood smoked bacon. So I'll show you guys right here. So yeah, like, this one looks pretty good. I haven't tried it yet, but I don't think so anyways. But I'm going to open that one at some point for like chips and dip, or vegetables and dip, whichever. But it looks good so far, so I don't think I'll be disappointed there. I don't think it has anything too wacky in it, you know. Okay, so now, the last things I wanted to cover on my fridge, because you guys probably haven't seen this yet, but there was a new Coca-Cola brand that was released just a few weeks ago. I mean, a new type of Coca-Cola. It's called Starlight, and the flavor is called Space Flavor. Now, I know this gets funky. It's gonna sound weird, but it actually turned out really good. I was impressed. So I witnessed the same thing for myself, like just like other people predicted when they tried this kind. But this is what it looks like. So I'll tell you in a moment what it tastes like. Can you guys see that? Starlight Coca-Cola. You can get them in either these tiny 7.5 ounce cans or 7.5 ounce cans. So there's the name Starlight, and then here's like the space flavored, where it says space flavored on the bottom of the can. You can get them like regular cans too, and then like the personal bottles as well. But I wanted the small kind because it's just more convenient and fast on the go, like in the mornings for work. You know, if I don't have much time to enjoy a soda and I want something quick just to get my energy going, the soda is perfect for that kind of situation. Now, this might sound weird, but it was actually very good. I was impressed. So people describe it as, and I would just definitely agree with them, describe this as it is. Starlight Space Flavor Coca-Cola tastes like a raspberry mint combination, where it has like a hint of raspberry, and then it has like the after effect of a mint because of your breath going cold, like just like you do when you have a mint. So that's why I say it's like a raspberry mint combination. But it's seriously good, guys. Like, I definitely recommend it for those who like Coca-Cola type drinks. And then in January, they released a new Mountain Dew flavor, by the way, and I love this kind. Love it. It's called Spark. This is a raspberry lemonade Mountain Dew, if you guys can see it. And I love the artwork, by the way. Whoever this new guy is that's been designing artworks for new Mountain Dews released within the last year, he's done a dang good job. Like, he gives like the artwork like monsterish looks, as you can see, like this racer car that's biting into a raspberry, like a monsterish racer car. So pretty funny, and it's awesome too. I love the artwork that he's done on these Mountain Dews, just like he did for Major Melon, that Mountain Dew that was released last year, that has like a Sergeant General guy, but like a monsterish looking watermelon version of a Sergeant General. But then there's this one, Spark. Seriously, so good, guys. If you love lemonade and you love like raspberry and Mountain Dew and all those things, then you'll definitely love that. And then every year for like ever since 2019, they've released a Halloween exclusive Mountain Dew that's called Voodoo. Now keep in mind that every year they change the flavor. 2019 Voodoo was supposed to be a candy cane flavor Mountain Dew, which I never got to try. So that one's, not candy cane. What am I saying? Candy corn. It was supposed to be a candy corn flavor in 2019. That one sounded wacky. I never got to try that one anyways. And then in 2020, they had my most favorite one of my most favorite Mountain Dews of all time. And this was like my favorite Voodoo of all time in 2020, which was which was like the red colored can of Voodoo with some green on it. But that one specifically in 2020 tasted like a Skittles flavor Mountain Dew, which was so, so good. Like one of my personal favorites ever. But 2021, they changed it up to like a blue colored label and black for the 2021 edition of Voodoo, which is not the same flavor. The 2021 Voodoo tastes like a combination of like sweet tarts and like airheads and that kind of thing. It's mostly like a sweet tart flavor Mountain Dew, but I wanted to show you guys this. This one I love too, by the way. This was like Voodoo from October of 2021. Don't worry, they're still good. I promise. I've actually had some Voodoos recently in the past couple of weeks, so if you guys can see it, this one is amazing because I love sweet tarts flavor things anyways. So that's what it tastes like. So there's Voodoo. And then as of last September, and they've continuously had these at like any Kroger related stores like Fry's, Smith's, Fred Meyer's, whatever. They have this kind called Thrashed Apple, which is a green apple flavor Mountain Dew. This one is one of my favorites because I had wished for this day for so long for the Pepsi company to release a green apple flavor Mountain Dew. And, you know, I'm so glad they finally did. It's about time. So if you guys can see it, there's that green apple one. And look at this awesome artwork, like this monstrous tree, green apple tree artwork, this monstrous version of a tree. Again, this guy is amazing at the artwork he does for Mountain Dews, whoever he is. I got to find out who that is. And then they had a December edition called Ginger Snapped, which has like a kind of like a naughty monstrous version of like of the gingerbread man type of thing. But Ginger Snapped is pretty much a gingerbread flavor Mountain Dew. Now I know that sounds disgusting, but it's actually very good. I was impressed. Like, this is seriously one of my other favorite Mountain Dews because it was like a hint of gingerbread. Like, it just really blended in well with the lemon lime. It's kind of like when you eat like a lime cream cookie, like a Mexican cookie like with lime cream, which, by the way, guys, that was very good. So that's kind of what this kind of sort of reminds me of, this gingerbread snapped Mountain Dew. So don't be quick to judge it. Don't knock it till you try it because it's actually very good. It has great flavor in it. I'll show you the kind of like the naughty guy. There he is on the top with the snowball in his hand. And then the guy on the bottom with the snowball in his hand. You can tell that these are little naughty gingerbread mans on here. Yeah. Let's see if you guys can see this view of it. Of the where it says gingerbread or something like that on here. Can you guys see it? Huh, how about that? So there's that one. And then yeah, that's pretty much all for the fridge. Now I wanted to show you guys the freezer stuff, like as far as freezer foods go. Now this is gonna get like pretty wacky, but I found incredibly great stuff within the last few months for as far as like freezer foods go. Now, you guys all know how good Bluebell ice cream is. So I wanted to show you guys this. Last December, they released, they released eggnog flavored ice cream. This one is super good. And you know, I love eggnog ice cream because it kind of reminds me of those JCW's, the Burger Boys eggnog shakes. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's like a local Utah burger / ice cream shake joint in Utah. It's, you know, kind of down by Provo. They have a location in Provo, and they have one in Lehi, and then several other locations on that side of Utah. So that's the closest I can get to their eggnog shakes, is that Bluebell version of eggnog ice cream. So that's why I got it, because unfortunately JCW's no longer has their eggnog shakes year-round. It's only around Christmas time now, as of like a couple of years ago, where they changed the rule on it. So, because it wasn't making enough sales year-round, it only makes like good sales like around Christmas time, at least from what the employees were telling me. So that's why I got that one. And then There's this like brand called Turkey Hill. I don't know if you guys can see. Hang on, let me just bring it out. That'll be easier for you guys to see it. But there's this pumpkin cookie dough kind that was actually pretty good from this ice cream brand called Turkey Hill. I found it at Walmart, the one on Stapley and Baseline. You know, it's the seasonal kind around November or December, around there. It's still good. But yeah, there's that kind. Oh, you know what, guys? There is one thing I forgot to cover from the fridge, as far as the fridge goes, which I'll show you in a second. And you guys have probably seen this brand of yogurt in like Targets and Walmarts and other places, and even Fry's. But have you ever heard of that yogurt brand that's called Noosa? I think it's pretty good yogurt, and I like it because of the fruit sauce in it. But I recently found a blackberry kind. Yeah, like I think I found this at like Walmart or Fry's. I think it was Walmart though. But yeah, this is like a blackberry kind. So another healthy thing, that I can have. Looks pretty good. I haven't tried the blackberry one yet, but I can imagine it'll be good. So I actually got to put that one away in the fridge now because it's been sitting out for like almost 10 minutes or 10 minutes or something like that. So yeah, so we're now done with the fridge on everything. And then there are actually like 3 things I found from Trader Joe's, but before I get to the Trader Joe's part of it for like frozen products, hang on a sec. I wanted to show you something that I found at the Fry's on Gilbert and Baseline a few days ago. You guys probably know about turnovers. They're typically at Arby's, but these ones, guys, this looks so good. I haven't tried it yet, but raspberry turnovers are like, that's really rare, like to find raspberry turnovers. You never find these anywhere. But I'm glad that Pepperidge Farm released them, because typically when you find turnovers, you see the typical ones like you had at Arby's for many years, like cherry turnovers, apple turnovers, Hershey's chocolate turnovers. Like all of those were very good. But now I'll get to try a raspberry kind at some point. Not tonight because of my dieting schedule, but like on the weekend or just at some other occasion. Let me see if I can zoom on this closer so you guys can take a closer look. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, I found this at Fry's. Okay, so there's that one. And I wanted to show you guys like 3 frozen food products that I found at Trader Joe's, like all within this week, because these looked very tempting. One of them I will only have like on the weekend, when it's the perfect timing to enjoy junk food, like on a Saturday or something like that. But I found this gluten-free version of an empanada, but this one's kind of like a cheese-filled one with like spinach in it. It looks really good. I have yet to try it, but oh, just look at that, guys. If you like those Mexican empanadas or whatever, like, you probably like these. I don't know how it'll taste with it being gluten-free, but I'm sure it'll still be like somewhat good at the very least. And then there's also a chicken burrito bowl that I got from Trader Joe's that looks pretty good. I don't know if you guys can see it. But yeah, like it has, says it has like seasoned chicken breast with brown rice, black beans, red Genoa, or whatever that's called, cheddar cheese, and corn with a Chipotle Southwest style sauce. See that? Looks good, doesn't it? Yeah. So yeah, there's that one. And I found a Cuban style bowl of like, dinner or lunch type bowls. This one is a Cuban style citrus garlic bowl with chicken in it. This looks really good. I can't wait to try this one actually sometime this week. But yeah, it says it has like juicy chicken thigh with seasoned rice, black beans, and plantains in a zesty citrus and garlic sauce. Oh boy. Just look at this. Oh, yum, yum, yum. I can't wait to try this. So yeah, those are some of the Trader Joe's products I found, recently this week. Gosh, I've just found so much good stuff lately, like food is life, guys, like what good is life if you can't have different kinds of foods in life to enjoy? There is something else I wanted to show you that I like to get sometimes too. This is a Marie Callender's brand of a bowl. But yeah, there's pretty good like dinner trays, like something to enjoy at night, when you want to kick back and relax and have something that's at least reasonably healthy but tastes good at the same time. Beef and broccoli bowls from Marie Callender's. Can you guys see that? But yeah, there are these. So yeah, it has like tender beef with broccoli and a savory sauce over rice. So yeah, there are these too. Sometimes I like these, and then I like to add the Kikkoman or P.F. Chang's brand of like, what is it, like teriyaki or soy sauce or something like that. Let me just make sure. Yeah, teriyaki sauce. I like both the Kikkoman brand and P.F. Chang's brands of teriyaki sauce that I like to add to that. So there's that. And let me see if there's anything else in my freezer I wanted to show, because it's just too good to pass up. Recently, my cousin Chelsea and my grandma gave these to me. These kind of odd kinds of vegetable spring rolls. I haven't tried them yet, but I'm sure they'll be good. So I have these if I want like a side dish to have with my beef and broccoli bowls and that kind of thing. I think this is like a Costco brand, or I think these were like kinds that you find at like Costco or something like that. But yeah. So Royal Asia, like that kind of thing. And let's see what else is missing. Hang on a sec, guys. Hang on a second, sorry. And then I also got the Foster Farms brand of crispy chicken strips. If you guys ever had this kind before, if you just want some good chicken and it's, reasonably healthy, it's only like, it's like 8 grams of fat and 190 calories. So like the serving size is like 3 ounces, 8 servings per container. Yeah, so I mean, pretty good, If you like chicken, then yeah, you probably like this. So, yeah, there's that one. Put that away, actually. Found a lot of good stuff lately, as you can see. Then I do need to put some things back in the freezer here. Hang on a sec, guys. Slide this back in carefully so everything's orderly and organized. My food in here. Okay, so yeah, that's that pretty much covers it all, guys, for all the foods. I've shown pretty much everything I needed to show. And but thank you so much, guys. Thank you for taking the time to like or love my videos and watch my videos. I'm super grateful whenever I have posted them and whenever people chose to watch my videos and like them. It's truly fun, like I have a passion for food, as you know. This is probably like the longest video I've had in quite a while. I'm looking at the time here on this recording here. It's about, video recording's about an hour and 29 minutes. So yeah, it's been a pretty long video, but it has been a long time since I've showed you guys all these things. So, but anyways, I gotta go for now, but thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. Feel free to like or love my video, as I will post it on both YouTube and Facebook. And I hope you guys have a great evening and sleep well. All right, bye.